Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your August 1st to the 15th, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com or daneharttarot.com. They're listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into the safe and loving space. All right, Capricorn, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Does that work? There we go. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels. Angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. Okay, Capricorn, give me a moment to center. Oh, goodness. That one goes there. Okay, there we go. No. That's wrong. Oh, goodness. That's it. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. There we go. Well, there we go. That's a first. Okay. Now give me a moment to center. Take it in. Okay. At the heart of it all, for the beginning of August, is judgment. I love it. Your angels. Angels are so prevalent during this time. It's kind of mind-boggling. I find it a little bit like goosebumpy. Like, it is so cool how powerfully our angels are coming in. But this is rising out of judgment. It's rising out of a darkness that we have been in, or a way that we have judged ourselves, found ourselves wanting. We're looking at it now and being like, why was I so harsh on me? Like, why was I so mean to myself? It brings us then to the challenge, which is the 10 of Wands. We take on too much. So do be mindful about this during this time, that you're going to be looking at things and being like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, like, I got this, I got that. And you take on not only the burdens for your own life, but you're going to take on burdens for other people's life. Why? Because Capricorn, you're a very good fixer. Like, you're very good at being logical and practical and being like, okay, this is how we need to move forward, this is what we need to do. And so you're going to apply that beautifulness to other people. But they need to carry their own burdens, because you're going to start to feel like the only thing you can see is the dirt on your shoes. Life has lost its joy, or its sparkle, its shine, its brilliance. And so here, just be aware of that during this time where Spirit's like, you're going to take on too much. And then you're going to get resentful or angry or frustrated. There's going to be a tipping point, kind of like when a kettle starts to screech on the stove type of thing. Spirit will let you know, your spirit will let you know, most definitely. It moves us then to the energy that we need to focus on during this time. And this is the Two of Swords. Our focus during this time is going to be on a path that we hadn't seen for ourselves when we were 15 years old and imagining our world. The Two of Swords is a different path opening up, or we had been rigid with ourselves. You can go A or you can do B. You can have it like this or you can have it like that, type of thing. And we're going to see that we're not following that path, that we're moving forward in a new way, in a different way, in a powerful way for us, that we're walking a path that maybe we never had even thought of, but it's a path that aligns with our soul, our energy vibration, our deeper knowledge, our deeper instinct, and it moves us then to the energy that's leaving. And this is the Two of Cups. This is healing, beautiful love coming in. This is a healing that has washed over us, a connection maybe with an old friend or a person who we really feel like they saw us, they see us, they can stay in our lives, or maybe they were just there for a season. And now we find ourselves moving forward, and it brings us to our strength. And I love that your strength is the 10 of Cups. That's brilliant. I love that for you. The 10 of Cups is, and they all live happily ever after. Joy and happiness and brilliance and the sense of love guiding you. This is your happiness. Nobody else needs to get it. Like, people can be like, well, that's ridiculous. How could that make you happy? And it's like, I love it. Some people love running marathons. Like, I have a brother who loves running marathons, and I'm like, that's insane. And he enjoys every minute of it. So here, it's embracing that energy that you just love, whether you get it, you don't get it. I like to, knit sweaters. He's like, that's insane. It works both ways. So here, just embracing that joy of spirit and being is going to be so important, and it's going to be building our lives. And we do not have to build our lives in the same time frame as others, in the same way as others. We are building our lives in joy, connection, and in true happiness of spirit. Walk gently on this earth, be kind to one another, and let the harmony shine forward. We don't get it right every day. No, we just don't. But walking kindly, do no harm is going to be very important, and is very important. It moves us then to our near future, and that is strength. This is Leo energy, time frame July 23rd to August 22nd. So we are in Leo time frame right now during this reading. And we can find that this is a powerful time for us. This is a time where we embrace our strength, where we look at what we need to get done, how we need to move forward. But it's kindness of heart. It is compassion of soul that's opening us up in a new way, in a new understanding. And it's a strength of being that we might not have realized within ourselves. Or people might say, oh my gosh, in the tarot, you're really represented by the strength card. Like, if I thought about you, I'd say, ooh, strength, right? Most people don't go devil. I always think that's so rude, Capricorn, and I'm sorry for that you're represented by the devil in the major arcana. But here with the strength card, it's like, this is your strength, this is your power, this is how you're moving forward. And it brings us then to the advice, and it's the Fool. You're on a new journey. So you could be like, I don't know how to handle this, or all this energy is coming at me. You're on a new journey. It's moving you forward in a new way, in a powerful way, in a way of gaining an understanding of what you want. But there also needs to be a fearlessness to you to jump. And yes, you're going to fall, right? Because that's just gravity. But it's letting yourself land. It's letting yourself stumble. It's letting yourself see the path that you need to walk forward in order to embrace the beauty that you want. And so here, do not be afraid to be the Fool. For people to go, oh, that's foolish. Oh, I don't understand that. Oh, I don't see that. Let yourself move forward in the power of your dreams, but also in the power of ambition, the ambition of the soul to fly. And it moves us to the advice. And this is the Emperor, Aries energy. Time frame March 21st to April 19th. 2 fire sign energies coming in here. So this is a spicy time. This is intensity. The Emperor comes in, and you are embracing tenacity, determination. The environment of this time is of kind of like the all-knowing father figure coming in, or the all-knowing father. You are embracing that energy within yourself. Like, I know how to do this. I know how to get this done. I am moving forward in this. There's a power, there's a connection, there's an insight to you that opens up the doors, again, in ways that you hadn't expected. But has you seeing a power within yourself that you kind of had written off? It's like, oh no, I'm not as powerful, or I can't get that done. And now it's like, oh yeah, I can. I've got this. And so here with the Emperor, you're embracing that energy, that insight, that understanding. The Emperor also looks over everything. So it's kind of like stepping back and looking at the kingdom and saying, I don't need to carry everything for everyone. I can't do every job, but I can do mine really, really well. And so you're embracing your soul and your life powerfully and distinctly. Now, the hopes and the fears are being stuck in your own head. You can overthink and overanalyze and question yourself up the Mississippi this way and down the Mississippi the other. So just be aware of that. We all know people who live their whole lives in the Eight of Swords. They'll tell you a mistake that they did, or a relationship that didn't go through, over and over and over again. But here, with the Eight of Swords, the hope is to become unstuck, to take the blindfold off of our eyes, to open up the door, to step out of feeling trapped and say, but now I am moving forward. But now it is a new day. We do not want to stay stuck. And that is the fear. We will stay stuck in our mistakes, stuck in our doubt, stuck in our fear. And we could, but we're not. Because the outcome here is the Four of Cups. During this first half of this month, Spirit is going to tap you on the shoulder. Spirit is going to pound on your door. Spirit is going to throw you a curveball that has you getting out of seeing things one certain way and takes you on a bit of an adventure. That's why Spirit is saying, hey, be ready to jump. The advice is be ready to go for it, because they're going to come knocking. And as that energy comes knocking and you're pulled away from what you think is so important, you start to see yourself. You start to see your strength. Then you start to embrace your power. It's like, oh, I am in charge of this. Like, I am the ruler of my destiny. And I'm claiming this now. Nobody else gets the throne of emperor but me, right? Because it's my life. It moves us to our subconscious, not our subconscious. It moves us to our spirit message, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. And this is the woodpecker. It says, use your discernment and fortitude to achieve your goals and find a new rhythm. Yeah, your discernment and fortitude. You have been through so much. You are finding a new rhythm in your life, a new way, a new passion forward. And you're cutting through a lot of nonsense, a lot of, kind of like dead wood, right? Of that the woodpecker pecks into. Our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading is the inner child. This is the heart chakra. Connecting with your inner child, connecting with your joy, connecting with your laughter is going to be everything. It is just going to be everything during this time. Letting yourself play, letting yourself embrace joy. It moves us then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is the Three of Wands. Be mindful, like ships coming in, ships coming out type of energy, meaning that it's like, I almost see it like, oh, I could do this, but I could do that. Like, I could do this, I could do that. And it's not being focused. Yeah, it's not being focused. And it is also being enticed by what other people are doing instead of really looking at what it is that you want. Our job might be our job. We might not love it, right? It might not be the best thing in the whole entire world. It keeps, the lights on, the bills paid, and the tummy full. But here, it's now like, what do I love? And it's letting that fill our energy vibration, raise our energy vibration, and really propel us forward. Our subconscious spirit message is the falcon. It says, use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. It's time to go for it. We can hem and haw, again, up and down the Mississippi. But now it is time to go after what it is that we want. The joy, the passion, the power of us connecting with our beautiful, joyous souls. And it moves us then to the subconscious spirit message, or chakra message of grounding. This is the Earth Star chakra located 6 inches below our feet. We are learning to root ourselves, to plant ourselves in the soil, and let ourselves grow. And we're also seeing how our souls need to be nurtured, right? How our hearts need to be nurtured and ourselves need to be nurtured. Everybody is different. Some people are more sensitive than other people are. You can't, a highly sensitive person cannot be nurtured the same way as a not sensitive person. So just knowing what you need in your life. Do you need quiet time? Do you need creative time? Do you need active time? What do you need in your life in order to really let yourself flourish? It's kind of like cooking. You wouldn't cook everything the way you cook a souffle, right? And a souffle is hard to cook, right? You wouldn't cook everything the way you cook a roast, yeah. So let yourself know what you need in order to have a delicious life. It moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of, and that's the Princess of Swords. This is air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the Princess of Swords is saying, be mindful of the voices of others, of ignorant words that are not truly from a developed soul, right? This is a person who might be, first incarnation type of thing, a young soul, a naive soul. When you're little, everything can be so easily solved. And some people can be really hurtful with their words because they're like, well, why don't you just do this? And the sentiment of the heart is like, it's just not that easy. So just be aware. It moves us then to our subconscious tarot message. And that's the Five of Pentacles. We've been through a lot. and had a lot taken from us, or felt like we were always on the outside looking in. And subconsciously, we can stay there for the rest of our lives, just like we can stay in the Eight of Swords, overthinking, overanalyzing, questioning ourselves again and again. And so here with the Five of Pentacles, be mindful. Be mindful of that energy. Be mindful of never fully claiming your wealth, because maybe it doesn't look like you thought it would. It look like the fancy cars or the, or the fancy house on the hill type of thing. That could take, forever to build if ever we get it. Here is looking at your wealth. It is ringing the doorbell. It is moving into your prosperity and your success, and not waiting for anybody to invite you. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessing beginning of August and a blessed life. Bye.